Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be my Bakuman season 2, episode 8 review. Yeah, this is a good episode. Finally, things get started back up with Mashiro and Tagi and stuff. So yeah, this episode's good. This episode was just all about them. He's still in the hospital. He still can't get serialized, and so the editors were just trying to go back and trying to convince, the head chief editor to recall his decision and at least and let him still draw, let him still do weekly like he's been trying to do because he's been working his butt off all this time, and but he was being really uncooperative with that, and it's like stupid, but yeah, so he's like no, so then Mura he's just like I don't know what to do as their editor, I don't know what to do as their editor, and Hattori was getting mad, and he was like, can you at least put him like keep him on hiatus until Mashiro was discharged, and he's like no. He just kept saying no to everything, and he wasn't agreeing to anything. So it's just like it's just so frustrating. And Fukuda and the rest of them, they're trying to still band together and not do any manga or anything until it's time. But they're still going to draw. So just in case if they do still come out and if this plan all works out into the end, they'll have their things ready for it and everything. So as that was all going on, the editor-in-chief was still standing strong by his decision, and so he was trying to wait it all out. And the editors needed to get their works from the people that Fukuda, Nizumi, all of them. They need to get their work. So the chief editor is like, you need to go get that work because running out of time to print it out. But it's like, well, they're on boycott, so they don't want to do it until you let them go and everything. So at the end of the day, they didn't get their work, so Josoken Jack was on Hades with all their mangas, and so everyone was all calling up and stuff like, "What's going on?" And then big ruckus is gonna happen. Now it's also gonna be on the news probably too, and it's like really really bad. And so the other editor chief person was like, you need to hurry up and get these their manuscripts so you can put these mangas out there already and stuff. But they're on Hades, they're not gonna do it. So it was just a hard decision to do. And everything is just going crazy. And while Mashiro's sitting there in the hospital, he ends up picking up the Soulja Jack, and he notices that Outer 11 and all those mangas that his friends are making, they're not there. So they're like, "What's going on?" And then Mura actually tells them that they're on also Hades and stuff like that. So he was like really mad about that, but he can't really do anything until he gets discharged. So he ends up taking the surgery. Azuki ends up giving Mashiro a little lucky charm thingy, so he could be okay with the surgery and everything. She's all worried and everything and stuff. So he ends up going to surgery. Surgery success. He's fine now, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the to the office to go convince him to get us off of Hades. So he brings up Muro ends up getting all that work, brings it up all in there, and he ends up telling the editor-in-chief and stuff that as he was still in the hospital, he still drew all this weekly, and not only did it look good, it's actually better than before. So you can see he works hard and he's diligent and he works his butt off and stuff. And he's just like, well, then he's still probably still on that no thing. But what's his name? Mashiro is like, like from my uncle, you have to be gutsy and you have to be strong. And when you're serialized, you have to be all these qualities in order to do this. I'm not gonna just give up and stuff. And so finally, he ends up saying, okay, we will serialize it immediately, so get ready and stuff. And so that yes and then Hattori ends up getting up, looking all angry and everything, and then ends up hugging him. It's like, oh, you guys did it. So it was really nice. They finally get back to start making manga and all this stuff. So now I'm also wondering now, what about Azuki and Mashiro? Are they gonna still see each other? Because that's their whole thing about seeing each other was only because the time while they're in the hospital. Once he's out of the hospital, they can't see each other again. So I wonder how this is all gonna end up, or they're gonna at least talk to each other more or something. I mean, come on. So I'm just wondering. And also, yeah, give Azuki a text saying his stuff's getting published. He's all happy. He's like. So yeah, you comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. I'm so sorry this is like really late. I didn't know it came out like. I don't know, the site was acting stupid. I didn't see it at the time. Also, Bento's just came out, so I'll be reviewing that as well. So, yeah, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Bakuman Season 2 reviews. So, yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta. Until then, break out.